It's been 3 years being a YouTuber since I started out by December 2020 before Christmas. So if I just gotta be really heard out until right now, I'm just never able to get retirement for this day on. Until we just weren't able to get returning for just uploading videos 24/7. So last time back in 2020, by the end of the summer already, that I just heard of this video in Vanner's Gaming in about for only 1 cent. That I just really heard in about 3 years ago. That said, here are the official documents of the CDC dated 4th of April 3 years ago. We found this various yesterday and it's gotta be one thing that we just gotta be only for a death run for just start a pandemic around for this for a major pandemic for just a very quite a long decade and about 5 years to disinfect everything for a lot of times for just it completely gonna be taken for a very much time. This is not gonna be very good, and I cannot believe it to take it all the way around here because staying here in this house for 5 years until we absolutely accidentally gotta go for moving day, it's still pandemic for around here for many those of years. It's not the last year, for it's some kind of the last year of pandemic for 1 year ago. So which is absolutely to take around for a 2 years remaining and about for last 3 years of pandemic. I wasn't pretty sure this is gonna be taken for very much time. And it could be a various necessary since gotta be 5 years to 10 years until 2030. And it's not going to be taking for a very long terms about for this one. And I never going to be bought about for this. A lot of vehicles, like such as Lamborghinis, Ferraris, Mercedes, and Pagani Zondas everywhere for a band in the USA. And particularly that try to not to do so like this. Bugattis, Aston Martins right there for Koenigseggs and about for taken down for all car manufacturers or car brands will be gonna be removed from Roblox. Everything for just for very sins. I wasn't really happy for this. American car brands might gonna be affected about for Roblox everything. So conclusion, we don't have to think around for this something. For all NASCAR content will be gonna be removed for this one because due to something kind of a car brand copyrights about this thing, or due to extreme amount of gambling things, for everything, for a lot of gambling materials. I don't really think so about for this gonna be going all the way down here, including for truck brands like this US and the other countries as well. So I really don't think. We just kind of pretty sure that we absolutely gonna be staying here, and we just took him for a very long time. I cannot believe it that I just did nothing. So all you have to do, I won't able to give up in about for my career, and I really do so that I started to get around here for nothing. So it will be gonna be the end of this video. It will be gonna be taken for a very hard work. That I'll say, it is late morning in Florida, and about I just drive around here, because about for this talking about this yesterday, and I couldn't believe that I swear that we need to talk, but I don't pretty much is going to be taken for very much time for over 5 minutes, and about for over 10 minutes about this video. So looks like we're just absolutely pretty needed to talk about this. Like Matrix got private or deleted this video and about since 2022, and I couldn't able to get for move around for this one, and because of all of the sudden he was fired from the USA that should be moving around for Toronto, Canada for just a very much time. So I'm currently still in the United States. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to move here. So if this wasn't going to be absolutely going to be taken very much as one piece of the last 2 videos about this started for this retirement after the one last video has come out before started to get a little bit for a very much time until we're going to be uploading for this one video in another week for just a very much time. As we since before school for this about this yesterday, I'm not gonna be taking a very sure that I won't able to get commanded by my teachers, and taking for very much time to get all the way for a down much here. And unfortunately, this is not gonna be taken for a various and nothing as well that we're gonna be talking about through this route. So looks like I'm gonna be taking for a very much no stress at all, because since I start Grand Theft Auto around Detroit City, and looks like if we're just absolutely already move about for Detroit, Michigan, for a very far away, it's gonna be very far happened, and no good conditions about this what is going on. Now today is gonna be not my last time until for the last two videos. This video is the last of the two of them. After I just finish around for this somewhere, maybe I should get to be for a move on to our last video after we finish this. So if you're just gonna be thinking for watching about this video, it won't be gonna be necessary about for this last video of this some kind of week after the end of summer. It has been for 10 to 15 days to 18 days until 20 days of road tripping about for this out. 20 days of moving days about for at last couple of 20 days for just a very in getting all the way for taking for a very much time. So I wasn't expected to lost my mind. Everything for a last of them is gonna be taken for very much time. So if that say that we're gonna be taking for a very far much enough, it should be gonna be taking no distractions. Again, I wasn't even pretty in the safe place. Unfortunately, after it won't be gonna be taken for very much necessary. This is not absolutely gonna be taken for going up into the rooftop and trying to driven some kind of a various actions or something. So it won't be gonna be taken for a lots of things for a gonna be getting a very good about this something about this over 7 minutes and about this video. Now looks like in this video and about this one, I just recorded around Bandicam somewhere online. So unfortunately, it wasn't cutting off on offline for just a very gonna be taken for a strategy while in this new house. Now it's absolutely gonna be pretty coming fast until regulated in some kind of an internet connection, and about using for a zero net, and which is absolutely gonna be used to be in some kind of NASCAR Racing 2003 season, like in NASCAR Full Pack Racing Series, and about for just gonna be pretty good to go. And before we're gonna be end of this out, and what nothing is, we'll be taking about for this other be taken for no action at one piece. Well, the vlogging has been requires a phone or a tablet or even some kind of cameras that I should gonna be shooting around here before I can edit this video. Even I wasn't able to require for a camera to do vlogging things in the US or in the Canada for a very far away on the Mexico border and about this. But I'm pretty sorry I didn't absolutely have for a very much time, because we don't have enough money to do like this. Anytime, anywhere, that should be going to be taken for very much, as we have nothing to do about this going to be taken around for this last turn. So if it's not just going to be last seen about this requirements about the devices, more devices will be required in about for this only one last decade before I can shoot some kind of stop motion vehicles around for modified like this, modified schemes around for a year using some kind of a blue dark pen. If this is not going to be taken for a dark blue pen and about for just using for a various up here, I wasn't able to try to do like this one, and because I just absolutely fixing around for this modification and about this terrible happens about for this a metro cars about for this everything, I wasn't pretty not too sure It wasn't gonna be pretty necessary. It was a absolutely for a unreliable joke. So to get things really pretty out for just a stop motion about supercars and everything about this Hot Wheels vehicles, I cannot able to do like this for a 1 hour for it. I'm not pretty sure this is gonna be taking for very much long. So the good thing is we're just probably gonna be end of this video for a very much time, because I'm sorry, this is gonna be the last video for this video until we finish this last two. Until we're gonna be pretty sure to move on to and face the last video before retirement, and some kind of a moving days will be over soon. Until the next day comes, we'll be gonna be taking for a last scene for just gonna be taken for a shooting role for our stop motion vehicles at about this day. So thanks for watching. It will be gonna be taken for a very much out until we'll be seeing in this one more video before retirement. I don't want to tell you how that my connection was exactly very weak, and we just absolutely move around here for, well, sorry for that.